The Tottenham thing. Hey, Giuseppe. Good to see you, Joe. How are you, mate? I had a nightmare yesterday. Loads of stuff hacked, mate. So, but everything's secure. So I thought I'd come on here and say hello since I didn't do last night. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're good. I'm having a coffee, a decent type of cup. Do you know that badge? Quality beer badge. But yeah, mate, that was bad yesterday. First my Instagram went, and then my Facebook account was like, oh dear. But it's all alright now. So, touch wood, mate. Touch wood with the old bald head, I think. And one hopes it's kind of okay. Alright, one prays it's okay would be the better word. But no, I think it's going to be alright. But it was Usty. You were awake late last night. Yeah, of course, Friday afternoon, mate. Yeah, I probably won't be on the beer today, but obviously it's the boxing tomorrow night. I'm supposed to be doing that light thing where they switch the lights on today, but I don't know, mate. Something tells me the weather's bad here, Joe. Like, bad. I don't know where it is where you are, Rusty, but it's pissing down all night here. So it's a bit unfortunate, should we say? A bit unfortunate, but hope you're having something decent, mate. A nice wheat beer there or something, maybe, mate. But yeah, I could do a beverage myself, mate. I shouldn't think like that. But yeah, just on a coffee here, mate, on this Spurs cup. But I will be on, as I say. Hey, Neil, good morning, mate. Neil's in the early club as well. I don't know what your weather's like there, mate, but it's not great here, unfortunately, but I suppose it's one of them things, isn't it? It is the winter. I think we've had it quite easy so far here since we moved here, but I think we might get a little bit of a reality check this weekend. But it's alright, it's one of them things, I don't mind. Oh, mate, yeah, I bet that does your nut right in, innit? Hopefully the weather's alright, mate. It's all I can say for you, as I say. We, yeah, I got on my bloody Instagram and everything went yesterday, mate. It was like, bloody hell. And it's just so much stuff triggered off that because when your account's hacked and you've got your Facebook account connected to other things and your Instagram, they kind of take it off, don't they? So it's like, it's hard work getting doing a call in sweetheart. Okay. Getting through the Oktoberfest, I ran it through the physics. Any better, mate? Any better? Did it work? Is it positive? But yeah, you can't add people this way. I didn't go the other way because it would take too much time to set my camera up. That's why I just come on like this, as it was kind of like this morning, and I thought, yep, that'll do for me today. But yeah, I'm going to do more myself, mate, on the physics. I'll give it time. I'll definitely do a lot more, because that Stella was totally different, mate. You know, when you know, you're like, Jesus, mate, that was, if anything, I would say I let them two do the original review. I weren't drinking it till after the camera had gone off. But if anything, it kind of beat the Perfect Draft, mate, which for a tin as well. It wasn't even the bottle, but the bottle's supposed to be worse. We did have the bottle a long time ago. But yeah, yeah, it kind of works, mate. I think it works quite well as well, which is the whole idea of it. I think Liverpool, yeah, that helps, Neil, doesn't it, mate? Yeah, that's all we got, just consistent rain at the moment, but yeah, nice head with the physics. Ah, yeah, it's the Paulana Oktoberfest beer. You see, I've got a can of that, I think, still. Here. Yeah, Michael's happy, mate, isn't he? He's very happy at the moment because of, obviously, with him liking the physics as well. But it is enhancing what, in effect, with the Stella Unfilled, which is a dodgy can, mate. It's not the greatest beer by a long shot. And no matter what you do to it, it's never going to be that good. But that did show that the physics can do some things. And yeah, you can only, quite impressive, really, I think. Because remember with the kegs, sometimes the kegs are good, sometimes they're not. And it's so hard to explain to people when they think, well, the keg's a keg. But of course it's not, because sometimes it's different. See, I changed the Abbey Road picture in the background. Joe, blimey, that's the door. I changed the picture in the background. Hey Luke, good to see me, old mate. Because everyone kept saying it weren't enough space, although it looks pissed, I don't know, for some reason. But I put Abbey Road up that bit over there in the corner, and I put that one there, so it should look straight. Angels, of course, of all the things. As soon as we get home, we're off to Howard, West Yorkshire. Oh, mate, yeah, I bet. Yeah, I've got to go up to Yorkshire at some point, because my granddad came from there. I've got to try and remember. It's only about a 2-hour drive, but I'm going to go and have a look round and obviously sample some of the beers there. Because apart from Leeds, I've never been to Yorkshire. I did that weekend with Leeds, didn't I? I got totally wrecked. It's the only thing, Neil, with living here. In some of the pubs, mate, some of the beers, you're like, oh, God. You know, when you, it's tilted. Ah, yeah, I know, Joe, mate. That happens to me, mate. I get that, mate, when you're like, oh, what is going on here? You know, when you just, it don't look right sometimes. Big quality, all the Yorkshire is always on point. Yeah, we got your favourite here, Neil. Fucking Madry everywhere. It's like Madry, Carlin, Foster's. There's one bar I was going to go into, and I saw the whole lineup, and it was literally like, there was 2 real ales I didn't recognise, but I probably weren't that keen on them. And there was 7 other drinks on tap, and there was not one I liked. And I thought, well, maybe I best not go in there. Yeah, mate, Madry, they love Madry here, mate. It's the worst thing is, loads of people said it's the southern tourists that ask for it, and I'm like, oh, mate, please don't. Just don't. It's like, but I suppose it's supply and demand, mate. If it's a tourist place, if it's what people want, it's what you got to give, isn't it? It's difficult, mate, isn't it? It's kind of like, I don't know, mate. I don't get the thing of it, but like yourself, it's, I don't know, mate. But as I say, we did have Limebrale on tap in the local pub, but it's run out now, and it was mainly for Oktoberfest, and they said they were going to get it back in, but it don't appear that they are now. So that's a bit sad, mate, because that would have been really good. But Yeah, no, we got Hawkston and a couple of other things in a craft bar right nearby, mate. And if you go further out, there is more. It's just the timing of doing it and everything. So it's not too bad, mate. It's doable, but as I say, it's kind of like, you know, when you kind of like think, blimey, mate, what is this all about? But we knew that anyway. You know, it was the situation of more for the beach and everything. You certainly wouldn't move here for the alcohol, mate. But yeah, just to say, it's definitely not too bad, mate. And the area's nice, especially compared to where we lived before. Obviously, when we want to come over to your place, we're a lot nearer from here than we were from there because you're just going across. So that takes time, but it's not halfway near as many miles. But I think it's a good move overall. You know, it's a nice area up here. The people are nice. That gets confusing. Been meaning to try the Hawkston. Hawkston was decent, mate, the last time we had, but then we had one of that before that weren't so good. The same type of thing with the old Stella. Yeah, Neil, take care, mate. You be good, mate. Good to see you, mate. I'm sure we'll speak again soon. Don't do anything I wouldn't, mate, and hopefully you don't get wet would be the nice thing, mate. Yeah, but yeah, Hawkston, as I say, we've got that on draft here, which is nice. And you can get it on, obviously, Perfectdraft, which was good, mate. You know, I had some good cakes of that, but there was one that weren't so good, but the last one we had was fantastic. I had one some time ago, and it was kind of like just too hoppy, and I was thinking, fuck this. This is not. It's more like an IPA. Yeah, 11 degrees, mate. That's good. If it's 11, yeah, I think it rains all day. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm sure pretty much, Joe, and it's rained all night, mate. Literally, and it's windy as well. That's not so good, mate. It's not so good. Yeah, you're right. 11 degrees though, so it ain't cold, but it feels cold. Moderate rainfall warning. Oh dear. So we got all the old warnings. Next week, 5 degrees. Yep, you know it, mate. Next Wednesday, mate, it deteriorates, doesn't it? From today and tomorrow, then it goes, and that's the English weather that's gonna get us, mate. Yep, 5 degrees next Wednesday. Look at Thursday, mate, with a low of 2. Monday with a low of 2. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, it's just wrong. Heavy rain today and very strong winds, as I can hear through the back door. See, when you're sat there having your beer, mate, I'll be sat there going, no, at least it's warm in here. Right next to the radiator here, mate. I'm not silly. Oh. I'll tell you, mate, it's going to be a hard winter. It just always is, but you know, you've got to think, because remember, we used to go away. Obviously, we're not going away. I don't really want to go to Asia that much anyway. I'll keep reading all this weird stuff on the internet with the dog things, and it does my head in, mate. So I'd rather wait and go to somewhere like Poland. And I can't go and leave the dog for long anyway. And obviously, with SJ working soon, there's no one to take the dogs in away, because you can't put them in the kennels. They're a bit old, aren't they, for that? So I'll be doing mainly things here in the van. I'm going to sort the van out, as I said before, and do some camping things with Tiger while he's still here. As you can tell, you can't see him there because I'm on this camera, not that camera, no. Not thinking straight, mate. You know it is. A bit early in the morning. It's as you probably know, it's 06:29 here. But I was sat here, mate, and I just sorted out changing all my Facebook passwords and everything. I was typing away and I thought, yeah, I might as well just go on here for now. Used to work in a warehouse with no eating. Oh, mate, yeah. Yeah, that I've done that, mate. I've done outdoor jobs in the winter. Like Neil, remember, Neil's a scaffolder. I met Neil up in Liverpool. Absolutely, Neil Long, absolutely fantastic bloke. And you know, yeah, he may not be so cold today. He may not have it too bad in Liverpool. Hopefully, he hasn't got it bad at all. But obviously, with the wind and the rain, it's the bloody last thing you need, isn't it? But yeah, next week it's like come Sunday, we starts that downward spiral, don't we? And it ain't good, mate. And it's but yeah, no, I bet you're not, mate. Fuck that. It's like, I didn't used to feel the cold when I was younger. I didn't mind, you know. Even like now with the dogs, if it rains like this all day, trying to walk the dogs and everything. Yeah, mate. No, mate, it's horrible. You know, especially if I don't wear a hat, mate. Your bald head, mate. It's like, oh, mate, and the rain just runs down your face and everything, and you're like, go to work, yep, you know it, mate. And there's Mr. Sups there, as a lot of people will know, cursing me on my last beer review. He won't be up yet. Sups will be in the land of nod. You certainly won't be seeing Mr. Sups at this time of the morning, but I get that, you know, that's kind of one of them things. And then again, most people kind of normal don't get up this time of the morning, but I'm always up anyway, so it don't really make as if I'd be going to work. Martine, who's coming back Monday, and I will be on Monday afternoon, funny enough, with Martine, which would be nice. That kind of works as well, doesn't it? It kind of works, yep. I think that'll work well as well, because at the end of the day, it's always good to do, isn't it? But yeah, I think it's gonna be fucking hell, mate. The weather. I've got to drive the dogs probably to the beach later, and it's just like, fuck's sake. But then it's better to take them out more now, because where the weather goes down and down and down, it's going to be harder, isn't it? You have to watch with Tiger, because he pulls you so much. You go flying over, you're kind of curtains, isn't you? So it kind of it's one of them things, isn't it? At the end of the day, you've got to do what you've got to do, I think, and to try and do it right and properly is always going to be bloody hard, isn't it? But no, as I say, I don't think I'll be on the beer today. I don't know, but remember we've got the big fight, Eubank v Ben tomorrow night. Obviously, I'm team Eubank. I always like Chris Eubank Senior, and funny enough, the only boxing match we ever went to see was Eubank versus Ben, which was absolutely brilliant, mate. Eubank fight, sorry. So yeah, it was one of them things, isn't it? But I tell you, mate, it's a panic. As this weather sets in, you're kind of thinking, shit, mate, oh, it's going to be hard. Going to be a tough old time, I think. And that is what it's all about, mate. You know, it kind of yeah, you got to, mate, and yeah, I can't be done with dodgy links for that, mate. I'd just rather pay myself, because if you pay, it's there, it's done, isn't it? I think you can't pay on your computer sometimes, and it's cheaper, because I'd rather do that way. There for me would be better than there, especially if I'm streaming with Simo or something. Hey, good mate, good to see you. Roseberry, love the bit. Yeah, I do try, mate. Oh, mate, yeah, because I think it's going to be deadly, mate. And you know that so many people are going to be doing them dodgy streams. Hey, Boomer, good to see me, old mate. And you know what it's like, mate. Halfway through, you're like, oh, fuck's sake. Now, on this one, I'd rather pay, because ideally I want Chris, but you know, you can't call it, you know. That was a good fight that could have gone either way last time. If I was Chris, I would have just kept it as I won and left it at that. But of course, it's too much money, mate. And they're both there solely for the money, innit? Yeah, they do, mate. That's what I was thinking, looking at that. Funny enough. Hey, it's David. Hey, David, good to see me, old mate. Got tenants. Okay. I'm not really a tenants man. No, I'm up early, mate. I'm up early. But, you know, each to their own. I do struggle a little bit with I don't mind tenant super, you know, if I'm honest. I must admit. And that actually, funny enough, I had in Italy last year. And you would have thought, it's that rotten old rocket fuel, but it's actually all right, you know. It had a bit of a go to it, but that's what it's all about, isn't it? Midnight here. Yep. Oh, God, yeah, mate. Yeah. Yeah, 6:34 a.m. here. Oh, no, I'm not David. You kind of look like him. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you meant you were David. I don't know, mate. I get told a lot of things. Don't worry. I don't know who David. I can't be David Beckham. I'm off to work soon. Yeah. Always going to be hard, mate. Do you know what? Funny enough, Luke, it's meant to be better on draft, isn't it? At the pumps. I've never had it out the pumps. I had it on a perfect draft, and fucking hell, mate, that was a struggle. That was a hard one, mate. It was kind of that situation where you're thinking, I can do this, I can do this, but can I? Yeah, okay, I can do it. So yeah, it was good to do. But yeah, Tenants. But I think it's the best-selling beer in Scotland, isn't it? Which is it's kind of like, if that's going to work for you, if that's your thing, mate, why not? At least where it's bloody not so strong, you can handle a lot of it. It's a good, like with things like Bud Light, people take the piss when I drink that here and there. It's like, mate, I want to be sober and not looking like an idiot. You get the trouble is with the wheat beers, I find you get sick of them. So you put the Corona jumper on that. A Christmas Corona jumper, getting ready for Christmas. But no, I've got something hopefully coming today that someone sent me, which is really, really nice from what I saw. So I'll be doing a video and maybe a live at some point later, either on here or on the other one. Yeah, I thought it was decent. Yeah. Oh God, yeah. The can, mate. The cans just don't do it. Do they? There's always the issue with the cans sometimes. And like when we did that Stella Unfiltered, as I say, the huge difference of it with a coming from a can and coming from the Perfect Draft, but then you put it through the physics and bang, all of a sudden you've got a decent beer. And to be honest, the head from the physics, and when you back pull, when you're pouring from the physics, as Joe knows, the head absolutely killed it, mate. It was so much better because the head outlasted the Perfect Draft one, which you wouldn't expect, would you? Back pull, got sidetracked, firing up the barbecue. Oh, God, mate, firing up the barbecue. I couldn't even put my barbecue in the garden, mate. They don't think I'm a nutter here. Oh, Jesus, mate. So how warm is it over there? You didn't say. I haven't Googled it. I get this feeling your heat's completely different to ours. I get this big feeling your heat's different to ours. My favourite beer on a Perfect Draft would be Franziskaner, mate, without a doubt. Because I'm quite into wheat beers. If it was my favourite lager, I'd probably go on Hasselrider. But yeah, Franziskaner's my all-round favourite. That's my main thing with the machine. What's your favourite? Gonna head to bed. I had a few hazy beers. Oh, mate, yeah. Boom up. Good to have you on, me old mate. You sleep well, and it makes sense. And hopefully the weather's a lot better than ours here. As Joe rightly pointed out, we're on a good time now, mate. Think about it later, it's like, oh dear. But as I say, after the weekend, the weather does get worse here, which is a little bit of a worry. But then it's the same with the whole of the UK. It's not just like necessarily where I live, it's everywhere else as well, which kind of does your bloody head in, doesn't it? But yeah, as I say, I'm going to do the face-off with the two machines as well today, but I'll probably try and wait till this thing comes from the post, which should be by 1 PM English time, so I can do the video with that, because it's really nice, let's just say. Someone sent me that I met on here, and it's something I was trying to get done but couldn't get it done properly, and they seem to have got it done proper. Yeah, whether it's been consistent grey skies yet. No, I know, mate, I know. And it gets worse, Luke, doesn't it? It's next Sunday that goes, it's one of them things, mate. It's like, fucking hell. I don't know, mate. It's going to be a tough old winter, isn't it? It used to be when the winter came, I knew I was going to Asia in January. I love big women. Okay. He dares wins, mate, isn't it? I love most women. Well, some women. Where's the best place to get beer glasses? The cheapest normally now is Perfect Draft themselves, mate, because they're always doing offers. So when you order your kegs, because of your postage, I always just stick glasses in. Well, I'm not meant to, because obviously we lost a lot of glasses when we moved. But if you look at things like I'm sure Franziskaner and Hasselrider at the moment are still half price, which is well good, mate. because I've got a couple of Franz kind of glasses. I've got them already, but I can't find them, and I know I've got them still. But yeah, and then you just chuck it in with your order. If you look on whatever one's a half price, and they do change it round sometimes. So if you're ordering, say, 3 kegs or whatever, or 2 kegs, because you don't want to pay the £5 shipping, then yeah, you can get. I'm sure at the moment they've got Franz Kiner and just check while I'm on here. I'm sure they had Frankie glasses on offer. That's what I got. But yeah, and it does work, mate. You know, I mean, there's some good deals on at the moment, isn't there? I just hope that they kind of keep to it rather than doing their normal tricks and then not doing things. You know, I mean, the prices of the kegs have gone up tenfold, haven't they? And I'll get the cost of living's gone up and everything. But like someone said, you still only get a fiver that you got all them years ago for your return keg. So why ain't your return keg gone up? Been following a good beer YouTube channel for a while, Paul. You might be interested. It's called Beer Necessities. Oh, okay. I don't know that one. Based in Wales, but does a lot of Euro breweries. I'll have to have a look, mate. You have to fire us a link on Messenger or something. So I'm bound to forget after this. But yeah, another Welshman. How mad is that, mate? You've got Simon, you've got Hopper Reviews in Wales. That's quite mad, isn't it? But yeah, they even got my bloody glasses wrong on my order. I was doing the video, unpacking the glasses, went to show the Stella glasses that I got, which I wanted, and I got bloody London Pride. And they said to me yesterday, oh, it's being referred to someone, but I thought, I only want my glasses. I mean, I don't really need them, but it's the principle of, I don't want London Pride glasses. Well, good man, mate, good man. But yeah, I'm surprised you find them and I don't, mate. That's the thing with YouTube. It kind of shows you what it wants, doesn't it? Right, merchandise. Well, it was like, so if you go merchandise, because it says merchandise as little as £8, but that's not necessarily true because you've got the deals here. Like Hasselraider glasses is 2 for £5. It's only 300ml glasses, granted, but it's still good enough, isn't it? And the Franz Kiner as well, £5 for 2 instead of £12, and that well works. Oh, and the Becks, they're reduced as well. So if you think about it, mate, you could get 2 Beck's pints, 2 Frankie pints, and they're all good glasses, and 2 Hasselraider 300ml glasses for 15 quid. You can't knock that, mate. 6 glasses. And I've got all them glasses, so I know they're all alright as well. The baubles have finally sold out. You see, everyone's getting ready for Christmas. I've got loads of them bloody things. But yeah, as I say, hopefully we haven't got any more kegs now. Although you never know with them, mate. Anything is possible, isn't it? I think the main thing was for them was getting out the Perfectdraft Pro, the new one. And is it better? I don't know, mate. There's so many different ways of looking at it. I think you know, it's a tricky one. Does it work for everyone? I mean, I got it because one of my machines I'd had since day one, and it did make, as you've heard, a lot of you have heard on the streams, it did make some funny bloody noises sometimes, didn't it? It was like, Jesus Christ, what is going on with that bloody thing? So I got that, and then obviously to show everyone else. But in all due honesty, you know, it's not that much different. And if anything, obviously they've cut a few corners, but does it look better? It looks fatter, I think. At first I thought it looked really good, but it looks like a fat man or something, doesn't it? You know what I mean? It's because I don't know, maybe I think the grey looks thinner and that. Obviously it's the same size, the same dimensions. Hey, morning Jack, good to see me, old mate. I hope you're feeling better, mate. I know you didn't have the bestest of news. I did see it, mate. I didn't sleep too good, mate. That's why I just come on here, because I didn't come on yesterday because my bloody first my Instagram got hacked and then my bloody Facebook account. And it took me ages to get back into Facebook. I've got the Pro. Yeah, mate. As I say, I'm going to do a video side by side today, and it ain't that much bit better, mate. Well, it ain't really better at all. It's really just the same. It's just a different colour, I suppose, isn't it? With a few corners cut. Jay saying hello to Jack. Yeah, mate, they proper got me. Bastards, mate. I couldn't believe it, Jack. Seriously, mate. And they've got my Instagram. They sent 1,000 messages out. Over 1,000 messages from my Instagram account to everyone I know. And now my password is not Michelle1234. But you know, when they done my Instagram, they tried to scam everyone with this stupid thing, innit? And of course, the worst thing is, there's people that I follow on Instagram that I haven't spoken to for ages, and they're like, "Why are you sending me this?" And I'm like, "Oh, no way." And if that weren't bad enough, mate, then my Facebook was done, wasn't it? All right, I'm off. Have a great day. I'll jump on later. Yep, I'll be on a few times throughout the day, mate. Do take care, Luke. Thanks for coming in, mate. Look after yourself, my old mate. You know, it makes sense. Morning, mate. Hey, Martin. Good to see you, mate. And King of Adam, that was hard yesterday, mate. Everything was going wrong, mate. When I knew the Instagram account was gone, I was like, oh, no, mate. Because I was going to go and do a live with Jamie last night for the football, which was crap, by the way, but we did win. And I was like, oh, no way, mate. I said to Jamie, I can't do that. And then, of course, my Facebook got done as well. Jack saying, morning, Martin. Yeah, we got the rain here, mate. Don't worry about that, Jack. We ain't getting away with it. But yeah, it was like, shit, my bloody accounts, mate. It's like, oh, especially my Facebook account, because I've had that since like, I think 2000, since my old house. I've had my Facebook account about 14, 15 years. Yeah, we got the same, Martine, unfortunately. I was supposed to be doing that light thing, and I told people I'd go and do it. You know, when they switch the lights on in Maplethorpe in this centre, but I don't think I'll be able to do it if the weather's that bad. I'll have to see. Luckily, I haven't got it scheduled, so it shouldn't be so bad. Oh, don't, mate, don't. It's just like I say. Then my Facebook account, trying to get that back this morning, and I've got two phones, and it's saying it's going to tell the other phone, but I'm thinking, but I'm on that phone. How can you tell the other phone that it's me? And it was hard, mate. Good morning, Seb. Good to see you, mate. Where am we? Got severe flood warning. Oh dear, mate. Yeah, we got. I think we've only got amber here, but it's literally rained all night, mate, and it ain't going to get better, is it, anytime soon, unfortunately. But there you go. And obviously the weather gets even colder next week, so fucking hell. Not so good, not so good. The dog stuck her nose out the door. Yeah, Tiger did the same, mate. He looked outside because I've got the door slightly open for him so they can go in and out throughout the night. Actually, Bear's, no, Bear's down here. I can't see him on there, can you? And thought, yeah, I know, mate, Tiger do the same. He'll hold so long, you know, without having a piss. And it's like, I don't know, like he don't want to get his paws wet. If he's out and it rains, then he loves it, but he won't just walk out in the rain. Like, if I'll put him on his lead now, Jack, and said, "Can't, you know, we're going out," he'll look at the weather and then he pulls back. As if say, "You can go and walk in that, mate, I'm not." So it's difficult. But then if he's out and it rains, then he don't. I don't know. He's weird, mate. But he's enjoying life, which, as you know, at his age, which is good. And yeah, he was a bit stiffy yesterday, but I kind of know that you're going to get that. Yeah, you see, we've only got moderate rainfall warning now, which isn't so bad. You should have the same as us. Oh no, you come on the next bit, didn't you, Jack? We come on, yeah. But it's going to be, I think, basically the whole of the bloody UK is going to be raining crazily, isn't it? But has anyone coming in will say, I moved the picture. Everyone kept saying it doesn't look right, so I'll put that one up now. I'm off to work. Keep up the video. Trey's with me, old mate. Good to see you. Yep. Till the next time, mate. Some different videos always going up on both the channels, on this one and the other one. I'm putting some of the Perfect Draft ones on the other one. Trying to get that lively again. The South's going to get good. that makes me feel better, mate. My dog is still asleep. Walked past him before. Yeah, they're not kind of like asleep. They know what's. Well, actually, the lights are on, but there's no one in with any of them. Morning, John, me old mate. Fucking hell, you shit the bed. Hey, some bastard hacked my fucking Facebook as well in the night. I reckon I must have pissed someone off, but our temperatures will be colder. What would you take, Jack? The cold or the rain? I'd probably take the cold, because at the end of the day I can warm up. Just woke up, about to puke from the immense heat, opened the window and got slack. He's a prophet of doom, isn't he? At 18 years old. Oh my Jesus, eh? Now he had 4 kegs in 4 legs in the house. 4 kegs in the house, properly asleep. Yeah, Jack, that's what I say, mate. Look, the rain is. Oh, mate, I remember that old bar. People say, do you miss your old bar? When it used to rain, there was that point when we joined it, where we never got it right. And me and matey tried over the years, maybe 10 times to fix that point, and we just couldn't stop the water running down this thing. It was like, you just stand there, and of course you're half drunk, and then it get down your cold water, cold, dirty rainwater. Oh, mate, it was bad, I'm telling you. Absolutely awful. It was just not nice, you know. Killed me, mate. Absolutely killed me. The floods ain't that bad. Oh no, hopefully not, Martin. That's all you need, isn't it? Yeah, it's. I don't know with it over there. I know with us, as Jack said, we got it. We got it quite bad, which is unfortunate. But you know, it is the winter, isn't it? And considering how late we moved to Skegness, I think we got well away with it, because at the end of the day, it was easy, wasn't it? You know, we came up here. It's been warm. The weather's been really moderate for this time of year. But of course, there's always that time when it's going to go bang, won't it? But yeah, I just hope it ain't too bad for you, Martine. It's going to be bloody horrible, isn't it? It's going to be. And do check out G, Kitchen Session, and of course Martine, who's back on Monday. We're going to do a live, aren't we, Monday afternoon, to weld her back into the lovely life and world of YouTube. At least my YouTube ain't being hacked again, isn't it? Oh God, that's what I kept thinking. It'd be my YouTube as well now, and it's like, fucking hell, it's hard. I just don't know how they would get my Facebook, because the only reason my Facebook survived, because I've got the twin thing, the two-step thing. If it weren't for that, I wouldn't have no Facebook account now, and that means someone can just take your bloody account, you know, and it's crazy, you know. I don't get it, you know. It's like, God only knows, isn't it? I don't know. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. But yeah, that's not what you need, Martin, especially when you're looking forward to that all week, isn't it? We have a river called Blackwater, and it goes through Fenroy and Cork. I get what you mean, if it rains so much. Yeah, because remember, we're in our house is actually built, so they say, in a flood area. So we couldn't get insured with our normal insurers, which was crazy. Because, like, as you know, it's miles to walk to the beach. Yep, you know it, Martin. A nice Monday afternoon one. And then you're going to do your Sundays as well as some other ones, aren't you? Which is always a good thing. Well, it would be good, wouldn't it? Hopefully. The weather's not too bad for everyone, but I don't know. The one thing is, Martin, if the weather's bad on Monday, which it doesn't look too great, it doesn't look too warm either, does it? At least there might be more people that come in, innit? So there is that advantage, isn't there? You've got to look at it that way. Oh, just like Wednesday. On Wednesday here, we've got a high of 5, a low of 3. And then Thursday, 6 and 2. And even Monday night, 2 degrees low. Oh, mate. It's going to be harsh, isn't it? But it's just, what can you do? At the end of the day, you can't decide what's going to go on. It's bloody, it's like, but like Jack says, you know, yeah, it's not too warm here, but it's more raining down there, and the rain's horrible, isn't it? At the end of the day, I don't know. It's a tough one with all of it, isn't it? You kind of look at it and you think, oh mate, I can't be doing with that, innit? And that's how I look at it. I kind of think I'll take the cold over the rain, because you can just put a radiator on and warm up. I mean, look at this, Jay. Wakes up, gets soaked, goes back to sleep. I've got to go out. Oh, mate, you ain't got hospital today, have you? Oh no, Martin's on the minus. Oh dear. Yeah, remember ours has only predicted Martin. That could get a lot worse than what it says. Oh dear, that's not good, Martin, is it? I know I shouldn't even type it in. I've got to type out where I used to live. Yeah, see, it's 13 there. Oh no, they're going down to 1. Sounds bad, Jack. Actually, South's work, although they're higher today and the weekend where I used to live. No, to get my new glasses. Oh, I remember you saying the other night, Jack. Yep, makes sense, mate. And where I used to live, Jack, from Monday, they've got loads of 22122. So it is better slightly. Hey, Chadio, good to see me, old mate. It is good morning. It is 6:55. I just came on here. Well, I was kind of sat here, and after securing my Facebook account at about, I don't know, it was about 4:45 this morning. I thought it's time I kind of like was typing away, and I thought, oh, I'll just come on here for an hour on this one. I'd sometimes do the other account, but there's only me on there sometimes. Last time it was hard one, that one. So I will keep doing. I will persist with that one, but just not this morning. I just thought there's more chance of not being on your own on here. I am slow. It is, yeah. It would be late. Yeah, I suppose it would be still theoretically Thursday there. Yeah, I'll get that, Chaddy. I don't know. How many hours are you behind us? I can't remember what state you're in. And do check out his channel, people. Up to 10,000 subscribers. Knows his stuff. Done his wagon when a lot of us couldn't, including me. I mean, me and Jack do the wagon when we go to sleep, don't we, Jack? Quite a lot of the time, actually. Friday's 3 minutes away. Yeah, it makes sense. You're 7 hours behind us. Yeah, I get that, mate. I get that. Pork chops done. Oh, mate. Yep, you know it, Jack. That's what I mean. You know, it's got to be done, isn't it, mate? You know, at the end of the day. But yeah, I'm interested in the bloody. And obviously, it's not the same this weekend, Jack, is it? Without the bloody football. That England game was. I was watching it for a little while, and I just thought, no, I just switched over. I was watching bloody stuff from the war. I found it more interesting, mate. I've had a few days off. Yeah, I haven't drank too much, mate. I drank obviously on Wednesday with the live because I said I'd go on with Bazza because we hadn't gone on for ages. Obviously, that got kind of messy as it does. Never watch England. Yeah, you don't miss a lot, mate. But he's done it, mate. You know, he's done what he set out to do. 9 games, 9 wins, whatever it was, 20 goals scored, none conceded. Yeah, I know. Ronaldo got his right come-uppance, didn't he? When he got a yellow card last night and he started doing the crying sign to the Irish, and then the next thing he changed to the red, didn't he? He got right done up, didn't he? I think he got a chance, but tough one. But still a great win, Martin. In all due honesty, you know. Everyone was talking about England, and I thought, well, Ireland winning that was more prominent because England were through anyway. So that game last night was irrelevant, wasn't it? England were well through, but I just don't see why he didn't take more gambles and play more of the fringe players. I know he did a couple of changes, but I would have ripped the whole team apart and give 11 other lads that are on the fringe a chance, you know, at least from the start, because it didn't matter, did it, what happened last night? Well, I don't know. I think with him, I don't know, he's like a bore, isn't he? Like, you know, he's quite happy. 1-0 Arsenal won. Oh, don't. Chadio, mate. The next game we've got is against the bloody South Londoners. Oh, mate, I don't know if I've got the balls to do a live stream for that. You know, when it's like, obviously I'm a Spurs fan, so they're the team I hate probably the most. Actually, definitely the most. I think football fixtures. Let's just see. I think Irish are laughing. Yeah, you know it, Martin. That's what I mean. I couldn't work out why a lot more weren't said about it because, you know, it's quite a good achievement and it keeps it interesting with Ireland and everything. And I don't know, mate. Sometimes, I don't know, people just kind of, you know, Ronaldo's been a big player. I think he's had his day. Yeah, he's been one of the best players in the world. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I know he's obviously, as long as Portugal qualify, which they should, he's going to the next World Cup, and that's it, innit? Which I kind of get. But yeah, I mean, you've got Germany on tonight, Luxembourg, and of course Northern Ireland away at Slovakia, sorry. And then when's England on? We must be on Sunday. I thought we were on Saturday. Oh, proves what I know. Oh no, of course, because we were last night. Yeah, we must be Sunday or Monday. We're away at Albania on Monday night, which again is irrelevant, isn't it? You know, Ronaldo is the first football billionaire. Yeah, and fair play to him, Jack. I didn't like Ronaldo. I think his head is bigger than a door. If you're a Man United fan, Martin, he's your hero. But he is, yeah, he's a big head, but he's a talented bloody big head, wasn't he? You know, but I just think he's, you know, I mean, he's 40 years old, isn't he, Jack Ronaldo? He's as old as hell, yeah. 40 years old, mate, but he's still doing it. Most of the time, isn't he? Portugal VR. So you've got away at Hungary, Martin, aren't you, on Sunday? Oh, that's 2 o'clock one. So maybe me and Jamie could do that one as our live. Not my hero. Oh, okay, that's fair enough. Maybe I could do the Ireland game with Jamie on Sunday live. I'll cheer you on against the Hungarians. I like the Hungarians, but for me, it's the home countries. And I know about rivalry. And loads of Scottish people don't cheer English and everything, but I cheer all of ours, including the Republic of Ireland. For me, that's quite important. I think that the further the British go, the better and everything. Still doing the business. Yeah, no, exactly, Jack. It's a terrific achievement, mate. You know, and like him or hate him, you watch some of his moments on YouTube, mate, and he's got to be one of the best players ever. You know, but yeah, as Martin said, total big head. But then again, I suppose I'd probably be a big head if I played football like he has over the years. He terrorised us, mate. When he was at United, it was like, oh, fucking hell. I can remember watching him play years ago. And it was White Hart Lane, and you're like, how the fuck is he just like going around in circles, you know? And you're like, yeah, there's meant to be another side of him, isn't there? I know I've read some things before. I don't believe always what I say, but you know, you've got to remember in some things there is some truth, isn't there? But yeah, and then I'm looking at Wednesday like a wally, thinking, Man United are playing away, but it's not. It's the Champions League. You're not used to that, Jack and Martin, are you? So it must be the 22nd. So we must be playing on the 23rd. Oh, God, yeah. Away at Arsenal. Oh, fucking hell. They'll probably pulverise us. Oh, that's just bad, isn't it? Like I say, I don't know what to say there. The friendlies are silly games. Yeah, exactly, mate. I'll never get that with England and that, and you wonder why players are not interested, because if you get injured in a friendly, you know, and you miss half the season, and then they put it right in the middle, don't they? And you're like, I'll never get why they do that. Absolutely baffles me. But like I say, our game on Sunday's irrelevant, isn't it? Because we're way through. Then I would just try out some different players, you know, just give people something different. That's just me personally. There's only one in about time, Jack, innit? And that is what they should have done years and years ago, mate. Because, you know, you don't want that in the Premier League. And, you know, there's so much money. I get a friendly and staying warm. Yeah. It is, mate. It's difficult, Chadio, mate. It's I don't know. Different people have got different opinions on things. I get that. But as I say, you know, a lot of it now is... I mean, there's some of the groups are still interested, but I mean, our group with England, I'd be playing someone else and thinking, give them a chance, let them have a chance. Why not have them have a chance that they wouldn't have got before, you know? And it's, I don't know, it's a different world, mate. Now, isn't it? You know, and it's all about the money. But they say it's all about the money. If you look at like my club, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, he made that European game. Parents, it's not enough. You know it, Jack. Jack's already active this morning, as you can see, everyone. But yeah, that Tottenham game, the last one against, I can't remember who it was bloody against. You know, the one we won anyway at home. But he made it a grade A, or they made it an A. So it was like 60 quid minimum for a ticket. And then they wonder why you've got 15,000 seats around our ground, you know, not there, empty. So, like, why not make it a grade B at £40, and then people might be able to afford to go. So different people would go to football that night that wouldn't go, and I just don't get the logic. Surely it's about putting bums on seats. Well, I would have thought so anyway, because then they're going to spend money when they're in the ground. I just don't get the business sense of that club when you've got 15,000 seats, because people are like 60 quid to sit right up at the top there. No way, mate. I don't know. I remember, and that was on a Tuesday night and everything. Maybe I miss something sometimes. Fun night, my neighbour's son is going to the MLS. Ah, okay. Hopefully he enjoys it, mate. Isn't it? But I just don't get the logics and that. It just baffles my head. I know I don't take a lot. People say, well, yeah. But it's got to be done, mate. You know, you would reduce surely a full stadium. Well, then people could be drinking beers, eating food, buying things along the Tottenham High Road, and yet 15,000 empty seats because you're too greedy. I don't know. For me, I just don't get it. It don't make any sense whatsoever. As I say, I will be on again as well later, because hopefully my thing comes, Martin, what Andy sent me. So I'll do a live with that, and I'm going to do my video of my two machines with it, would be my idea, because it kind of looks really cool. So yeah, hopefully, well, you never know with a post, do you? You have to be a bit careful. For a US player who's good, yeah, still good, mate. There is some good American players out there, mate. You've got to remember, it's soccer, as you call it, isn't it? It's not predominantly your sport. Obviously, you know, the MLS, a lot of English players go there, you know, later on in their careers and that, but it's a lot stronger than what it was, isn't it? You know, it's got better, isn't it? It's got better. Got to just remember who I'm thinking of. No, I can't remember who his name was. Who was the American? I'm trying to type it in. Clint Dempsey. Do you remember him? He was good. That's the one I was thinking of, not Brandon Austin. Clint Dempsey. He came and played for Spurs. Done a good job, he did. Good player, him. He made it, mate. He made it in everyone for a US player. Yeah. But yeah, and Clint Dempsey made it everywhere, mate, didn't he? You know, I don't know what he does now. American soccer player. Let's have a look at his Wikipedia. Yeah, he played for us, obviously after Fulham. Then he went back to the States, and then he went back to Fulham. But I mean, 409 appearances altogether, 129 goals, not a bad stat. I mean, he only scored 7 times for us in 29 appearances in 2012, but it was his all-round play and everything. Plays soccer, he's good at it, he's quick and smart as a centre-back. Oh, that's good, mate. Good to see. But yeah, Clint Dempsey, he was good. Often debated as the greatest American player of all time. He's one of the most successful American players in Europe, and is tied with Landon Donovan. Oh, they both of them stopped then at 57 goals for the American national team. But he did well, didn't he? He done it, been there, got the t-shirt type of thing, which is quite mad. But it's because, as I say, it wasn't predominantly. But yeah, when he was with Fulham, wasn't he? When he went for Fulham, and they so always won the Europa League. People forget that. 2011, 2012, wasn't it? Landon was great for him. Yeah, so Clint Dempsey was good as well, though, wasn't he? I know, obviously, Landon played his football in the States, and Clint Dempsey went like literally here, there, and everywhere. But yeah, it was kind of interesting, and it's good to see when American players do well. You know, a lot of them, as I say, don't, and they come over here with high expectations, and it doesn't quite. Clint was a stud, you know it, mate. Who was the man, mate? as I say, for us, he wasn't perfect goal scoring or anything, but it was his awareness, his vision, he's playing people in and everything. Casey Kelly, yep, you're right, Jack. Good shout. I forgot about him. Yeah, you're right. He was a good goalie for us, Keller. He went on for years, didn't he? I forgot all about him. Good shout, mate. There, Jack's remembering the Spurs players for me because I can't. And it kills. I forget he's American because he was in England for so long, wasn't he? But he was, mate. He played in a difficult Spurs team as well. People forget that. Get over it, Joe. Choke on your pork chops. Just no, mate. No. Easy 3 points for Burnley. Come on, Burnley, mate. You've got this. Nah, it's not going to happen, is it? You never know, mate. You never know. Away to Arsenal, mate. Who wants to be going there at the moment? They're on fire, aren't they? It's like, oh, God. I'm dreading that, mate. If I can do a live with that, mate, I'm going to be a brave man, aren't I? I just don't think I can. Tim Howard played here for the Colorado Rapids. He was a good keeper. Yeah, that's true. Who was the other American that played for Everton for years? Oh, no, that was an Australian. I'm thinking of someone else. I'm getting confused, you see. My brain it don't function best at the best of times, mate, let alone bloody 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, you see. Still 7-Eleven here at the moment. But yeah, as I say, at least I've still got a Facebook account and an Instagram account, which I was beginning to wonder today. When it was trying to send a signal to one phone to another phone, I don't think it still let me in on that phone that is up there. This one's all right, so. And I've got my password secured, which is obviously the most important thing out of all of it. I met Tim once. That's it. He was a gentleman. Oh, that's nice. And then that's nice when the players are not so big-headed, because obviously some of the players can be up their own arse, as people saying it, which is a shame, isn't it? You know, look at me and Jack. Hardened drinkers, still the same people. Okay, he's been out in the rain. I can hear the rain, so yeah, it's been out. You see the little puggle there's asleep, but them two are well awake. But it's not breakfast time till another hour. No, that wasn't me, Martin. Unfortunately, no, that was Mr. Hacker. Mr. Hacker sent about 1,000 messages out, Martin. Over 1,000 messages. It's like, it was some scam thing to get you to click. I don't know. I didn't click it myself. Telling you it was free, someone told me, and it weren't. It was, you had to pay to earn something, which obviously you weren't gonna. It was like, why me? They say they got me Instagram. That was yesterday afternoon, and then because Simo said something about, why are you sending me Mr. Beast things on Instagram? I thought, I'm not sending you anything, Simo. I thought Simo's in recovery mode from last night, and I took no notice. And then someone else said, what's all this? Yeah, I sent a message back. Yeah, fuckers, Martin, wasn't it? And they sent that to 1,100 people roughly yesterday. It's like, oh dear. Trying to explain and messaging everyone, it was like, I just don't see how they got my account. It was like, I say, and then this morning, it was like, I can't remember what time it was. It was like, oh, your Facebook account's been compromised. And I was thinking, oh, I don't need this. But they're all secure now, which is the main thing. I just don't see how anyone would get my passwords. I honestly don't. It's especially my Facebook. I had to view everything I've done over the last 2 weeks and agree that it was me. There was nothing they'd done on Facebook, but I think they couldn't get in. They just tried to get in because obviously they don't have my phone numbers that are linked to it. So I don't know, Martin. It's just worrying now, isn't it? After remember I had the YouTube one, didn't I? A couple of months ago, and you kind of hope that it ain't going to happen again, didn't you? And it's like, fuck. Yeah, I've got 2 verification. Only on Facebook. I'm going to have to put it on Instagram. Yeah, Chaddy, mate, that was like, fuck. It's not that. I'm on a Facebook account. If they don't get my account and I can't get it back, you're thinking there's like so much of my life on there. You know, there's so many pictures that I don't have. Obviously, they're only on there where I've changed phones and just lost pictures, and you kind of take it for granted. Yeah, Giuseppe, I was worried, Joe, mate, that was going to happen to me. And I kept thinking, if I get this wrong, you know, because obviously they've got to know that it's you and not the hacker, haven't they? Because the hacker could be. Yeah, I think that's what saved my Facebook account and that my phone number's up to date. Funny enough, one of my phone numbers on Facebook now isn't up to date, which I must change. And on Google, because they managed, when they done my Google account, my YouTube, they managed to get rid of my main number, but not the second number. Yeah, no. I said to Michelle yesterday, because Michelle's got my Rate My Beer, well, did have, on her phone, and I was like, quick, get that Instagram off your phone. And she's like, why? I just get it off the phone because it's bad. This is not good. I just don't know, you know. But obviously they've done Instagram because you can multiple send messages. Oh, that's bad, mate, isn't it? And you lose everything. It's what I mean, especially if you don't have everything backed up. And you tend not to back it up now, don't you? You upload a picture to Facebook, it's all for the moment and it's all for this and that. And then you don't, I don't know, you don't kind of worry. And, you know, people do get hacked, but you always think it won't be you. But that's not the first time they've tried my Facebook account. I think they're trying to get the other account because it's got loads of followers, the Rate My Beer Facebook account. Because that you have to come through mine to get that, don't you? But maybe they're trying to get that because I had issues with people trying to get that before. Yep, they are, mate. Yeah. Blimey, that rain's getting worse. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm going to have to start keeping the back door shut. I've got all three of them. I don't know if you can get to see them in the middle, but they're all in the middle. But yeah, yeah, I've got that other Facebook account, but I don't know if I can get in there at the moment. I don't really want to try. Instagram, I've got an old work account as well, if I really needed it that badly. And YouTube, obviously, I've got the other YouTube account. No one bothers with that one, so that one's they've never tried to hack. But I just don't know why they keep trying it. It's worrying, isn't it? Oh, blimey, mate. That's all you need to snow. Ooh, that's worrying, isn't it, when it starts to snow, mate? This is light here now. You see, when I started this live, it was all dark. Oh, yeah, you can see the weather out there. That is not good. That is not good at all. You don't want the snow now, mate. And one thing we live in here, I've been told, it doesn't snow very much. So, I don't know how true that is. Oh, okay. That's where it's getting windy, because I don't know if you heard, you probably didn't hear there, but back door just went, boom. I knew I should have sorted it out. I was just going to go out there in a minute, and I thought, oh, I'll have a look in a minute, but it's kind of shut itself for me, which is, you know, security. Going to be a bit harder. Ah, good. I can see your message, Joe. I've got it on there, mate, so that's good. I'll go on to YouTube when I've finished on here. Hey, what's up? Hey, from Harrodsburg, Kentucky. Good to see you, mate. With our first snow this season, we usually get the first snow early October. Well, that's a bit better than May, isn't it? But yeah, where I used to live, in the south of England, we got a lot more snow there than we do here. But apparently here, it's very rare you get hit with the snow. Well, I don't know how true that is. They go for that bigger accounts. Yeah, I think it's not so much my Facebook account, Martin. I think it was Rate My Beer one because it's got about 9,500 people that follow it. I don't see what my personal account. I don't know. You never know with people, do you? What would be? I don't know. I think they're just horrible people, aren't they? Bloody. Yeah, check him out when you get a chance. Enjoy the channel. Be right up your alley. Yeah, I've never heard of it, mate. Never heard of it. But I will. I'll go and have a look on there when I'm doing the dog's breakfast because I have it running out there. It snows in Denver quite a bit. Blimey, that's a lot, mate. Ooh, would never have thought that, mate. That's crazy stuff. Jesus, mate. I didn't realise you got so much in the States. I've speaking to so many people, as you know, in the States, and it's obviously because it's such a huge country. You know, the whole of England would fit into California, wouldn't it? And it's like, that's the scale of it. And obviously, one of our friends has moved to Ventura, California. I don't know how he's doing. It snowed here a little bit Sunday and Monday. We're supposed to be 66. Yeah, obviously we've got 66. What would that be in? Because that's Fahrenheit, isn't it? We do it in centigrade. So I think you're talking about 20, aren't you? That's good. Because here it's about 11, but it just goes down and down and down and down. You okay, Little? You can't be ready for breakfast yet, mate. It's in his mind, isn't it? I think his mind's saying it's breakfast time because I've been up ages. Denver is a mile above sea level. Blimey. That's quite mad, isn't it? It's so different, mate, from one side. So from Florida to Denver, 5,000 feet. Jesus, mate. You wouldn't know it, Chadio, would you? Blimey, mate. 2:20 in the morning there. In here, it is 7:20, so you're 5 hours behind us. Kind of like New York, isn't it? That's 5 hours behind us, unless I'm mistaken. But I was just here, mate. I was getting so stressed. My Facebook account got hacked. Well, yesterday my Instagram account got hacked, and then my Facebook account in the middle of the night. And I thought, after I thought, I'll just sit on here for an hour, calm down a bit. I don't want to wake anyone else up. But of course, SJ appeared in the stream, didn't he? But I think he was just merely going to the toilet, and he's back having his power nap now. I would have thought. Let's see if there's any messages from him. There's something on TikTok, but I haven't got TikTok on my phone, so yeah, they didn't hack my TikTok, but then I don't think there's because not very many subscribers on there, so maybe it's of no interest. Blimey. I did check that. He's still alive. Blimey. The same. Yeah, that's it, Martin. They keep trying to get me. I don't know what I've done to someone. The air is thin. We drink a lot of water to stay hydrated. 7,000 feet. Wow, mate. It's like climbing a mountain, isn't it? 7,000 feet above sea level. Absolutely crazy, mate. I'm a security guard at Wild Turkey Distillery. Oh, blimey. That's quite mad, mate. So would you work out all for the night? Do I get it? Graham Craft, I think it says, doesn't it? So you're being targeted, yeah. We are hearty people here. Yeah, same as us, mate. Yeah, it's been a while since the last Facebook one, isn't it? But if you remember my YouTube, if you remember I did that live in the afternoon and I said, I'll see you in about 5 hours to everyone. And then it was like, in that point, that we got hacked and then we got it back. We're really lucky to get it back. Things just worked out for us that day. And I haven't tried YouTube again since, but there's always loads of people saying they've tried to hack this and they've tried to hack that, and you're like, fucking hell, why, innit? Yeah, it's just like, I just don't get it. Well, I was lucky, mate. It was like, oh, mate. You just see everything. And they change everything so quick, and they have like these drive things that they put in there, don't they? And they put that to your account, and next thing you know, mate, you're done. It's like, wow, mate. It's like, it's just evil. I would never ever hack anyone's thing. It's like, you know, why would you? It's like, I think it is, Martin. You know, it means people like Simon on Real Craft now, he must be much more clever than what I thought, because I've never got him. But it's like, it's an evil thing to do, isn't it? It's like, my YouTubers attempt to be hacked 9 times. Fucking hell. Yeah, mine was lucky. Mine was kind of, I clicked something and I knew it was dodgy, and I clicked something I shouldn't have clicked. I can't remember what I was doing. I'm sure I was pissing around, seeing how far I could go with it. And then something happened with the dog or something, and I thought, oh no, and I knew straight away. I was like, shit. I was calling Sean saying, you know, somewhat big numbers. Yeah, horrible, Martin, horrible, isn't it? What a world we live in, isn't it? I mean, what are you supposed to say? Don't subscribe because the hackers will get me if too many subscribe. That's a worrying statistic, really, isn't it? And I think that's just. I know it's the world we live in now. I get that as well, innit? But it's like bloody hell, you know. What? Why would you? You know, I would never even think of doing that to someone. But like you say, they go on numbers, they go on stats. Never click on anything. I know, Martin, and I knew that. I knew that as well. And do you know what? I knew because at the end of the day, it was just the obvious. And yet, I don't know why I did it. I say stupidity. Yeah, I think, mate, when I go back to my time, I go back to my time and I think it was a better world back then. People say, it was still dodgy in the 80s. You didn't hear about everything. I get that as well. Okay, but then I'd rather not hear about it. You know, everyone goes on about Jimmy Savile and all that, and I know, I get that. But then there's thousands of them now. You know, it's like, it is definitely, you know it, Martin. I, of all people that have been on the internet since day one, should have known better, but I don't know. I didn't mean to. It was just like pissing around, trying to go as far as go as far as I could with things, you know, and just downright stupidity at the end. It nearly cost me, you know. It was so lucky that I managed to bloody get it. Otherwise, that would be it for me, wouldn't it? And if you think they could just take your bloody YouTube account and you know, without no care in the world. That one you can see there is just an Imagine record. That's just a Robbie Williams Angels thing, but it's mainly like John Lennon round here and out there, and the Beatles in the corner. There was the Beatles were there, but because of the way it looked, everyone kept complaining. So I get thousands of emails. Yeah, do you always get the collaboration ones, Martin? That they say, I've just been looking at your channel. I really want to collaborate with you. No, not Robbie. Robbie. You don't know that he's not very well known in the States, unfortunately. Is our Robbie. But yeah, that is one of them things, isn't it? It's unfortunate, I must admit. But yeah, Robbie's not so well known as we'd probably like, to be honest. Of course, in my opinion, not a lot of people don't like Robbie here. Yeah, no, I know, mate. A lot of Americans don't know Robbie Williams, unfortunately. They never made it so much in the States. Funny enough, I saw Robbie play in Las Vegas, which was quite mad. 80s and 90s are wonderful times. Yeah. Yeah, I think so, mate. I have a Robbie Williams CD. Good man, Chedio. You know it makes sense. Like you said, probably being not so famous in America probably saved his life. So yeah, I can kind of get that, you know, for him and get where he's coming from. Yeah. I've seen your channel. We wish to collaborate and we'll send you this product. You're thinking, I really think I'm that stupid, isn't it? I know my music. Yep, fair enough, mate. Funny enough, it's like, you know, it's just mad. I say, with Americans, I spoke to so many Americans and they're like, who? You're like, oh, okay. I get that. It's always one of them type of things, isn't it? Not so good sometimes. That kind of makes sense because I know Take That didn't make it over there. You know, like George Michael and the Beatles obviously made it in the States. You know, like John Lennon, his dream was America, wasn't he? You look like David German. And someone else said something about him. Who is he? Some loony. Robbie is legend because I haven't got my hair. I've not got my hair as short as it normally is. Normally I'm wearing a hat, and but I'd normally be wearing a hat, but I just couldn't be bothered this morning. It was like, sod it. And there's my remote control. I was looking for this last night, literally for hours, and I thought, where has it gone? It was under my hat. What an idiot, eh? And I wouldn't even know how long I was watching that. So I had to watch YouTube all night because I couldn't get the telly on. Never mind, it happens, mate, and I understand that, innit? But yeah, no, I absolutely love Robbie, mate. Huge fan, obviously. been seeing Robbie, England, Ireland, Barcelona, Italy, obviously America. When I took SJ, I get emails saying your channel doesn't have a proper SEO. Yep, they're always trying to get me. Hello, Paul. We've been, and they show you the SEO printouts, don't they? We're going to help you. You know, get in contact. It's like, I'm not paying you to promote me. It'll only be a load of bods, won't it? That'll like your thing, and then you'll think, oh yeah, this is good. And then they all go in a way, don't they? My sub count goes up and down, enough as it is, Martin. When I used to do lives and it was lower the next day, I used to think, fucking hell, I've upset people. But it's just the YouTube thing, isn't it, that kind of goes up and down and up and down. I get that now. I grew up listening to Phil Collins and Ozzy, AC and yep, I know Phil. Very underestimated, Phil Collins, in my opinion. Fun enough, I met Phil Collins way back in 1988. I was sat with him in a VIP enclosure at Michael Jackson Bad concert, and Phil Collins was so down to earth, mate. You sat there drinking bottles of Holston Pills with Phil Collins, and you're thinking, this is just mad. And obviously we supported the same football club, which kind of helped. And talking to Martine, Food from Afar, there's a link there for Nightbot. Do check out her channel. Yeah, I wouldn't trust them, Martine. One of the things I read, they have to access your account to promote it. Well, then they could just, if you give them access to your account, surely they could just take it. Not get access to my account, mate. Blimey. I haven't got access to half of my stuff everywhere now because obviously everything's been logged out. Obviously YouTube's all right, but Facebook and Instagram, and I couldn't get this phone that I'm on now. I couldn't get Facebook back on. It just kept going back round, and it's telling the other phone, and I'm agreeing, but it still weren't working. And I thought, that's it. That's me done with that. I've got it on there, so I've changed the password so it is secure. You know, they couldn't get in a way, I don't think, with Facebook. Instagram, obviously, they got in and they sent that stupid email. Only one person. Yeah, SJ normally has access to mine. Well, Em did have, obviously, Instagram on her phone as well, but in case they got her account as well, I should tell you, you want to get that off there. A bit lively yesterday. It was horrible, that one, wasn't it? But, you know, it's one of them for Jesus. 7:30. Right, I better say bonjour. I'm only meant to be here for an hour. Thanks for tuning in, people. I will be back on at some point later. Hopefully showing you something interesting, or at least doing a video. I'll also be doing the 2 machine videos today as well, with the 2 perfect draft, the black against the silver. But I'll do that at some point this afternoon. Yep, Martine, I'll probably be on later. Joe will be drunk in bed with a full belly after his pork chops. But thanks for coming in, everyone. It is not goodbye. As you know, it is bonjour. That's the one.